Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a double page spread in my 6x8 family album. I will be using a page protector for one side. I haven't decided which side. And I already printed out 2 photos for that. And then I'm going to make this one into a 4x4, I think. I think would be good, not leaving it a 4x6 because, yeah, all I need is like that part. And having it be like more of a scrapbooking layout on this side. So my thought is that we're going to make a little bit of a mixed media moment here. So I have not used these gorgeous stamps from Altenew. So I have the stamp and the die cut. So we are going to take mixed media products, which are pretty much just my sprays, spritz this paper to death with all different colors, heat emboss these beautiful flowers on here. That way each flower will have a little bit different of the mixed media, and then cut them out. And then these shall be the pretty flower decoration for decorating this little page here. And I'm thinking just like making it like a florally border edge, you know, and tucking it there and then having maybe 1 or 2. And then together we'll figure out a sentiment. But this one I have not used. I've hauled it from Cherry on Top. It's called Castle Garden. So the stamp set and the die. And this was, we just took these pictures recently. We went to go see Annie, the musical theater. So these are color, and I just kind of made the other one like a black and white version. And I'm also thinking of making one of these pockets like a little peekaboo shaker moment to be fun. We're going to have purpley ones because I did think of purple for here as the colors for the flowers. So I have those pulled too. All right, so let's get started on some spraying of this paper. And like I said, it's just going to be sprays. I'm just going to, that's all I'm doing. This one I'm doing, you know, and I do have a mix of like Lindy's Stamp Gang, some shimmers. This is Lindy and this is shimmers, and some Distress Stained from Tim Holtz. This is what I'm working with. And then we'll heat emboss them. And I haven't heat embossed it in a long time, so we'll see how long and if I remember how to do it all. So let's get started making this pretty project. Okay, so let's get started. Now, I didn't really choose the purple colorway. It's been National Scrapbooking Weekend, and one of the challenges on the Spiegel Mom Scraps like Facebook group was to use the color purple in a layout, and there's a few other ones on there, and I just thought, purple. I never use my purple. Let's use purple. So that's what I did. And as you can just see, it's already kind of over. I truly just spritzed and soaked this cardstock page full of those mist colors. And that's all I did. So that's as easy and simple as you can make mixed media if you are ever brave enough to try. So here we are going first with making the shaker pocket. I used a pack of sequins from the Spiegel Mom Scraps store. I forgot the name of this one, but I will leave something similar in the description bar down below. And I wanted to make it into a shaker element, so I had to figure out a way to seal the top so that they didn't fall out. And at first I go with like some sort of score tape that's, you know, double-sided, you peel off the thing. But it was definitely like tinted yellow. And when you closed it, I saw it and I was like, I don't like that. It's like literally like yellow, like you can see it. So then I'm trying to open it and it's good tape, and so I cut it out, and then I was like, how else can I do this? And I decided to use my Tombow double tape runner. See, you can see it right there. And that worked way better because it's clear. It's clearer. So here I am cutting it one more time just to get all the sequins out, because now I've ruined this page protector. But I will keep it on the side in case I ever need to make a pocket or something and use it again. But I did make another page protector, and I put the sequins in and then just used Tombow double-sided tape to make the seal, and it worked out perfect, and it's nice and clear. So here we are with the heat embossing. I haven't done heat embossing in forevers, and I have to say, I miss it. This came out fantastic. I miss doing this technique a lot, you guys. Like, so I almost want to start, like, obviously I have a few Altenew flowers. These are my favorite flower company stamps. And start playing around with doing this, you know, in other colors, because I have so many sprays too. I mean, mixed media used to be my jam, you know, back in the day, and I kind of like hit the brakes on it for a while. But this was a very easy approach to mixed media, especially if you're timid about it. You know, just decorate a page like this. You can use circle hole punches or heart punches and get that mixed media look without
being afraid to mess up your background from doing it all. You know, like if I did this for a background, a lot of it would be covered up and you might be timid. But this is a great way to go about it. And I'm really happy that I also purchased the matching die cut set, because I would not want to have fussy cut all this out. I just zipped it through my manual die cutting machine and voila. Here are all my embellishments. Now I did cut a few of those larger clusters into individual flowers for it to work for this layout, which was also simple enough to do, as you see me doing here. And they just look so good, aren't they? Like the variation of some of the pinks and the purples and the darker purples on those flowers. Ugh, it's so pretty, you guys. I might have to do this again with another colorway. And I'm just trying to use more clusters on the opposite side in order to see if I can tie both pages together. So I did find a 3x4 journaling card that has a little purple strip on top. That's from Elle Studio. I did add an epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio on the shaker pocket. You see it says love this, and it's like a gray heart. Love that element. And then I used one tab on the opposite side in purple from Elle Studio again too, that I will punch the date out. And I'm just kind of bringing both these pages together. I realized my photo needed a backing, so I matted it on this blush pink cardstock paper just to give it a little pop. And you saw me audition out a few titles that were like gold, you know, from thicker collections. And I do end up going with I'm going to be choosing a light pink one from a thicker sheet. I forgot the collection it's from. I've had it in my stash. I think it's at Joann's. That says thankful on the bottom, and it's that blushy pink too, so it'll tie both pages together. And as I mentioned, we had taken Valentina to a musical theater production of Annie, and she loved it, and now she's watching Annie like on the TV, a modern version of it too, because there's like a lot of renditions of Annie, and now she's just like singing over here Hard Knock Life and the sun will come out tomorrow, and it's adorable. She's 5 years old. She's really having a draw towards theater, and so whenever a play comes to town, we definitely take her to it, and she is just enamored with watching it all the time. And she has so many little questions, and she gets engaged. I'm very happy that she's able to join me on these things, because I need to probably have some way of saving all the playbills that we collect from our adventures. It came out so good.
Okay, that will wrap up this video. I will go ahead and do my journaling typed up on clear sticker paper so that I can adhere it to that journal card. But I love how the shaker pocket turned out, and adding that extra little element to tie in both pages. And then the pinks and the purples worked great. You saw me add some fun foam to a few of the dimensional pieces, and the word thankful in that like blush pink, light pink color. Super cute layout. I'm sure I said it over in the voiceover. We had went to go see Little Orphan Annie as a musical theater production. She loved it, and now we watch Annie on the TV. But this will go in my story album together, and it's fantastic. And I love the little shaker element. I need to start doing this more often. That way it'll have a peekaboo element, and then what'll happen too, because I do have that extra one, didn't? Oh no, I used it there. Because I'm now realizing that flower will be a problem. So that might need to come off, because I'm not going to be able to copy it on the other side. So, because that way when I flip it, you know, it'll, like, I can put another, like, flare button there. But at least I got to just make a layout using the similar purples and, like, light blues that are in these photos, too. So let's see if I can just maybe add it somewhere. Yeah, like we'll just add it here. That way it just ties in both pages, I think. Okay, that'll be good. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, my scrappy friends, bye.